So yeah, this is straight facts, and we back, and we got a whole new revamp. I told you I was coming back. I ain't been here since August. I got a whole new co-host. Y'all saw it in the promo. My homegirl, Ray Charles, aka Lexi, but call her Ray Charles. But this is my new co-host, and I got a new moderator. My homegirl, you love Terry, my new moderator. She gonna keep us in check, keep us in line, go over all the different topics. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm talking too much, Lexi talking too much, if the guest talking too much, she gonna shut all that shit down. Hey, Drake, stop. Hey, Lexi, stop. But yeah, so Terry.
Hey.
Glad to have you. Glad to have you, Lex.
How y'all
I
doing?
got my homie Twan. He been here many times, you know what I'm saying? Let's get started and tell everybody what we talking about today.
Today we are talking about sassy men. Are too many men sassy nowadays? And describe or define a sassy man.
So I feel like we all know that in this day and age, men are very much sassy. They want to be the females. I don't know. They're the new us. It is what it is. I don't care if you straight or gay. It just is happening with everybody. And what was the other question that you asked besides that?
Define a sassy man.
A sassy man. I feel like a sassy man is someone that literally just has female tendencies when it comes to like their mental state when they do stuff, and they think that, oh, like, because, you know, men and women are supposed to be equal right now, even in relationships and things like that, they treat it like it's supposed to be just equal. And sometimes it's like men are supposed to do certain things and women are supposed to do certain things. I don't care if the dynamic is supposed to be everyone's equal. Not all the time.
More so men having female tendencies, like
they do.
Feminine tendencies.
So everybody thing is, y'all keep saying, I hear a lot of women saying on social media and real life, oh, these niggas got female tendencies. Oh, these female traits. What the hell is female tendencies? Because every motherfucking thing y'all say is, oh, that's female tendencies. Oh, y'all do this, y'all do that. This is sassy, that's sassy. What the fuck can we do? So what the hell is female tendencies? Please tell me.
Like wanting flowers, like you're a man. What do you want with a bouquet? I'm confused. Like
that sounds like the wrong man.
I just feel like it'd be moments where it'd be like, "Are you okay? Why do you want flowers?"
What kind of man you fucking? What man want flowers?
I'm not talking about my situation or any situation I've been with, but I do know people where I've seen it where they were on some like, what have you done for me? What's for me?
So
like,
okay, it's one thing saying, what have you done for me?
Right.
It's another thing saying a man saying, hey, I want some flowers. So you hear women telling you, this nigga wanted flowers.
Yeah, I not somebody I know, but I have seen on social media where a guy was like, well, she don't buy me flowers. Why would you want
that's
flowers?
crazy work.
You saying shit like that?
Fuck no.
Have you ever asked when they want flowers?
Fuck no.
Like, what the hell is flowers gonna do for me?
Not a
Why the hell
thing.
you give me some like cologne or some shit? Why the hell I want flowers?
But it also be like, oh, well, you ain't never take me on a date and we're dating. And we're in the beginning of dating. I'm not saying like, oh, during a relationship and this and that. It's the beginning of us dating and you're asking me why I'm not paying for dinner. That's crazy.
See, that's crazy to me.
Men.
No, because you said men be having female tendencies too. So you tell me, besides what she said, what are some female tendencies that men be having?
Just anything that females do that now all of a sudden men is
getting y'all nails painted. Why are y'all getting y'all nails painted?
See, y'all are talking about a specific group of men that do that.
No, we are not.
That's not the majority.
It's not a specific group. There's a lot of men now that are walking around with designs and aliens on their. It's a thing. They're celebrities.
See, that's
walking around with their nails painted.
That's not the majority of men. That's the minority.
We're not
of men.
saying all men are sassy. We're saying, are they becoming sassy? Yes, y'all are getting y'all nails done and stuff. And I'm not saying it's every man. We're not saying every woman has male tendencies, but there are some women that do have nigga tendencies. I don't know.
Okay, so men, do you think that women misuse or misinterpret the word sassy?
Hell yeah. Every motherfucking thing we do.
What was that?
She said, do we feel that women misinterpret the word sassy or misuse it? Or I would say,
yes.
I would say overuse it. Women be quick, every motherfucking thing we do, that's sassy. If a woman's losing an argument, sassy ass nigga. Anytime I feel like a man's proving a point, making sense, oh, he's sassy.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that. I feel like there are points where like you might get into an argument and it's like with somebody and like you're sitting there crying like that. Are you okay? Like,
so men can't have no motherfucking emotions?
No, men can't have emotions, but you every time we arguing, you break down and crying like, are you okay?
See, here's my problem.
Like,
see, y'all women want it both ways. Y'all want a sensitive nigga, but y'all want a nigga's too tough.
And
so it's like, so a nigga show any sort of emotion, any sensitivity, It's sassy ass nigga crying.
I'm not saying you're not allowed to be vulnerable. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that we're having a disagreement and you think that shedding some tears because you're scared that I'm going to leave is going to make me stay.
If he's, if he's in love, what the hell?
Yeah, but no, I'm saying in every situation where we're disagreeing though. You know what I'm saying? I've had a situation where it was like, I don't want to see them tears.
So a nigga, so being an emotional ass nigga is equivalent to being a sassy ass nigga.
Doing something wrong and then crying about it because I'm ready to walk out the door is some sassy stuff because now you're sitting here crying
he don't want you to
because
leave.
you did
He's in love. He care.
Yeah, but
you didn't care that much to
my question
not do
is,
what you was doing.
How
That's
long did you stay in this situation while dealing? If they're sassy, how long was you dealing with that situation?
The crazy thing is, it was not long. It wasn't long.
That's the thing, and
it
my
wasn't
thing
long
is,
after that.
Everybody have opinions, but nobody sees shit before. Like when you go out to date, I feel like that's the reason of dating, so you can see fill them out how they are.
Right.
So it's just like I don't know, like motherfuckers can't see shit like before. I don't know. It's just weird to me how people. I don't know. Is it like a overconfident man, or is it just like how you're taking it as a woman? So it's just like, and a lot of women don't like direction too. You know what I mean? So that could be taken as sassy.
I can agree. I don't be liking to be told.
Y'all
what
said
to do.
we sassy. Y'all know limit soldiers.
I don't be
You
liking
said
to
you
be
don't
told. I don't like to be told what to do.
Oh shit.
See,
I don't.
Why not?
Hold on,
Out of
real quick.
curiosity?
We supposed to
Okay.
be sassy, but y'all want to be no limit soldiers.
I feel like
sure.
it's because we have to be because there are moments where y'all are like we switching roles. It do be like that. So that's why a woman will call you
know
sassy
why?
because
That's why it's
we're
important.
switching roles at
That's
this
why I
point.
tell all my bros, get out with the men. Get out with your boys. Because when you sitting around your woman 24/7, you start to take in that energy.
Crazy
Right.
as
And
hell.
that's
You
the
start
problem.
to use
Crazy as hell.
our quotes, our little jokes.
I never.
Yeah.
I ain't hearing that.
They should have used my quotes. And
I
shit,
ain't
my
hear that.
jokes.
I know somebody you messed with probably said some funny shit and you was
Oh,
like, ooh, I'm
okay.
gonna use that.
I ain't never.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, though. That's the thing. Ain't nothing
I
wrong
ain't trying
with
to be
that.
sexist, but I don't think too many women are funny. I'm gonna keep it real.
Oh.
I ain't trying to be sexist. But I think being
Wow.
funny is a man straight. That's just me.
What?
It's a man straight.
No, I don't think so. I'm a funny motherfucker.
But see, funny is subjective. But let's be real. Think about the biggest comedians. They're all men.
Monique. What's her
Yeah,
name?
but even Monique at her.
But I feel like
even
that
Monique
is-
at her
Maybe
peak.
a lot of people
she
women
was
don't want
never-
to be on Front Street like that.
Yeah,
So.
and I feel like you got to realize a lot of things men have always just paved the way in general. So women haven't got there yet. Y'all haven't probably seen the funniest female, but there are some. I know some funny people. Like my best friend's sister, funny. She is a funny person, and it's like anybody that be around her, they be like, "Wow, cracking up." And it be men, women. She's a funny person, but it's just like some women are very funny actually.
All right, y'all. It's going back and forth with a female considered sassy.
Go ahead and answer that, Lexi.
No, I don't think. Okay, no. Let me say no. I feel like it depends on the context. If you are in a relationship and y'all are going back and forth, no, I don't consider that sassy. But if you're on the internet arguing with a girl,
Woo.
I do consider that sassy.
So okay. I'll say this.
And it's about a celebrity or it's about something that don't
no.
got nothing to do with y'all. Why are we going back and forth about this?
I'll say this. It depends. I think in person, I think a lot of women nowadays say that anytime, not every woman, but a lot of women nowadays, whether it's in person or on the internet, anytime a man engages in debate, an argument, whether it's heated or not, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's sassy," especially if he's winning that argument. Now, online, I feel like
so.
I wouldn't say if you're arguing about a celebrity is sassy. I just think it's dumb because it has nothing to do with either one of y'all. So
No, I feel like it gets sassy when you start attacking the other person's character and stuff like that. Like I've seen it where it was like a subject where it's like neither one of y'all should really care, but the fact that you brought up that I'm fat or you know what I'm saying or whatever the situation was, I feel like that is getting sassy. Why are you so mad that you're starting to attack me as a person?
I don't say sassy.
That's some girl stuff. That's what girls do.
No, it's just snapping your neck. You definitely said.
How you snapping your neck on the internet? I'll say this.
Yeah.
And rolling your eyes
arguing back and
yes.
forth with a woman, you doing all of this.
Ain't no man doing that. Ain't no man doing
You'll
that.
be surprised.
Shit,
I've
they be
argued
experiencing some
with
shit.
somebody in a bar and he's in my face popping it about
Maybe he was
Especially when
gay.
they want to get their point across.
right.
Okay, if we're talking about a
And
gay,
it probably was the situation was a
pointing their
misunderstanding. Yeah.
Look, if it's
and
a-
you're not my man. You're not really my friend. It was just a misunderstanding. My bad. And you about to damn near.
Look,
me and you about to fight like you a girl. That's sassy. That is very sassy.
If this is a gay man,
It
that's
wasn't a gay
he
man. It was
was-
very much a straight person. Very straight. Very straight.
But if
very
it's-
much get
but
bitches.
to me, if it's a gay man, there's no such thing as sassy. That's what they do. But if you're straight,
No,
like-
I feel like sometimes, and y'all do, the LBGT, don't kill me. I feel like sometimes they can't overdo it just a little bit. Just sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, how are you more popping it than me? And I'm, I just feel like sometimes they do be like that. Don't kill me, y'all.
that was the question again.
I do fuck with y'all.
You said arguing, going back and forth with a woman. I feel like, I would say it's the only time I believe it's sassy for a man to go back and forth with a woman is if you're looking to argue with a woman.
Right.
You're
right,
like
right.
everything. Say it's your girlfriend, significant other,
Yeah.
a girl you talking to, or just any old woman you're just having a conversation with. If you're just always looking to engage
Right.
in a debate or an argument just for the hell of it.
I feel
That's-
like there
that's-
are people like that. Like there is somebody that literally is on my Twitter, and all he does every day is get up there and talk about single mothers. He
Negativity all
bashes
the
women
time.
all day. That's all he does. I think that is very sassy. Mind you, he doesn't have a child, so it's just like, how are you sitting here bashing women all day and you don't know what we go through?
Now-
but that's some sassy stuff, and I know men that do it all
Now,
the
I
time
would
on
say-
Facebook.
How long are you arguing with a woman for? Like,
Yeah, and it's to the
The
point
length
where
of the argument
I feel like
should not be that
he
long.
gets into arguments with women because he starts off by saying, "Oh, I'm never messing with a single mother again. These single mothers is weak." But
They
like
just
said stuff like that, and it's,
Come from experiences. I think that's what it all come down to. Everything.
But
he
y'all just
wasted
said that.
And that-
Well, y'all just told me every man doesn't sit there and get their nails done. Every single mother is not a bad
Right.
person to be
For
in a
sure.
relationship. So
For
you
sure.
can't go. That's sassy to be on the internet
sure.
like, oh, I'm never ever messing with y'all single moms. Y'all ain't shit. This and that. There's people that literally
Well,
sit on the internet and do that all day.
But see, I think a lot of women nowadays try to make it like too many men are sassy. I think
Yeah.
that's the minority. I think men who bash women, there's not a lot of men.
Right,
There's men out there who do that.
There's
right.
more
But-
than y'all think, though. That's
but-
the crazy
but-
part. I feel
and
like y'all
also-
probably don't pay
but
attention
I
because
wouldn't
y'all
say-
don't care.
I
But there
wouldn't
is
say-
more than y'all
I
think.
wouldn't say men who bash women is sassy. I just say they ain't shit or they're women bashers. That makes any
But why
sense.
isn't that sassy? Girls sit there up and gossip and do stuff like that and talk about their relationship. I feel like with men, y'all, a lot of men that I know that are real men, y'all are very private people.
But okay, but see, that's a private versus
Am I
non.
right or am I
but,
wrong?
okay,
You're
but
right.
look, that's
You got
a
a point.
private versus non-private thing, not sassy versus non-sassy. And it's believe it or not.
So that's not a
Men-
female
men-
tendency
men-
to sit up
but-
there and talk about on the internet what you and your girls going through, or you and other girls are going through, and people you're
I think-
dating.
I
That's
think-
not
I
a
think-
female.
I think-
Yeah, that's.
I'm
I
just
feel
saying
like
though,
that's
but
what we do.
I'm
I
gonna
was
keep
saying
it a buck
emotional,
though.
nigga. I ain't
Some
gonna say
of the
sassy,
shit they
nigga.
be saying though, they don't be lying about. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Maybe not all.
I'm not
but
saying
some of
it's
the
not
shit they don't be
true,
lying
but
about.
it's just like, why are we sitting up
Okay,
here?
I got a
Yeah,
question.
I got it.
I got a
Doing
question.
that.
Is emotional
I
and
got you.
sassy the same thing?
No.
So I think a man telling all his business or going off on his woman
Yeah.
online,
Yeah.
it's emotional, not sassy.
But if this is the thing that what I'm speaking about is when it's somebody that literally I haven't seen in a relationship at all, because I feel like you're not in a relationship because of the way you act, because it is very sassy.
But a lot of y'all, a lot of women be going after these sassy ass niggas.
That's why I was saying, like, how long are you willing to deal with that
Y'all go
shit?
after
You
him
know what
like,
I
oh,
mean?
he's sassy.
That's the
You
thing.
knew he was sassy.
You're right.
But my thing is, I think sassy's not more so talking. It's more so.
Cracking up.
Hey, look.
I don't think sassy's much so like what you're saying. It's
It's the
how
actions you
you're
take.
acting. It's
Right.
more so like if you're
I agree
like
with
the
you.
the neck snapping and shit.
Yes. It's the actions you take. It's the
or
sitting.
for example, if a dude's like, "Can you take out the trash?" Like, what the hell? Ain't you the man?
Right.
That's some sassy shit.
That's some sassy
Or-
shit.
or you're literally-
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or you're
yeah.
literally sitting
Yeah,
up in.
that's a female
But you know what?
tendency.
You're
There
sitting up
is-
in this
there
woman's
is-
house
yeah.
and you're watching her take out the trash. Like you're not.
Yeah.
She ain't cooking for you this and that.
But see,
But it
y'all-
happens more often than you think. I've had conversations with my friends where she was like, I literally had to tell this man to take the trash out, and I just cooked dinner. And the trash is full, and he's walking past the trash
And there's a
can,
lot of
putting
that
his
going
plate
on.
in
Like,
the
I'm
full
gonna be
trash
real
can.
and like
in the groceries
not
in
being
the
funny,
house.
bro.
Right.
But there's a lot of men out here that's like beating their chest and really like the women putting in the work, bro.
Right.
Like that's facts.
Yes.
That's facts.
Yes.
And that
Yes,
shit is
yes.
annoying. Like, you know what I mean? And like I'm just saying, like
Heard. That's very much
I
her.
don't be around. My
Bro,
friends
I
like
heard
that.
stories,
I don't
man.
do
Like
shit that.
it's a lot of men out here that
Yes.
be
But,
like really.
but see, here's my problem.
Very much.
That's like, to me, that's definitely not a good look. But my thing is, y'all, a lot of women gotta stop going after these niggas.
Yeah,
just
going
like
after
that.
them.
And
Right,
then-
right,
and
right,
then-
right,
right.
hold on, hold on. And
Okay.
then, not only that, if y'all with them and they start turning into that, lead them niggas. Y'all
See
can't
the
be
signs,
with
see
them.
the
and then-
But
signs.
that's
before it
what
starts.
with him when he was saying how long, because I was speaking from experience with the one situation, how long I wasn't in that long. Had to get up out of it. And I feel like that's why you date. But at the same time, sometimes just because you don't
change.
look sassy don't mean that you don't act sassy. Or people also put on a facade. I have been in from my own experience, been around somebody that I'm like, oh, this is not who you really are. Like you portrayed this in the beginning, but now that I'm really around you day to day, we're here and there, this is not who you are. You basically put on a facade. So you can't say like, oh, y'all keep going for these people, because sometimes we don't know who these people are exactly until we get around them. You might not see it for months.
Get comfortable.
People, I feel like people can put on a facade for a very long time.
But shit,
It's not forever. It's not a forever thing.
I was just a sassy man. I know some sassy niggas. You can't hide that for long.
Yeah,
That's
for
sassy
sure.
shit coming
for
out.
Sure, for sure.
Right, and I feel like some men are so sassy, they're upfront with it, but there's a lot of men that they hide who they are in general, and you will get with somebody and they're literally lying about the car they have, the house they have. You know what I'm saying? There is people that put on a facade, so how are you going to know upfront
But
if
sometimes
he's sassy?
us women, we look past certain things, like, we
And
like,
you know,
all
but you know what the
Y'all
problem
past
is?
sassiness?
No.
The problem is you know what the general problem is though? It's
What?
because they be trying to impress y'all. That's the problem. There's so much shit on the internet
But
about
the crazy
you know,
thing is, men do all of that, and y'all don't even know. It don't take always a lot to impress us.
Shit.
It be the little things sometimes.
That's what they say, right?
What LMA say, it be the little things.
That's what they say,
It's the
right?
little
I got,
things.
okay, what's the
Very
next
much.
topic? I got
Very
something
much.
to say
Yeah,
about
that's
that
a good
later
one.
on.
I'm like, that's a good one.
Do y'all feel like y'all can't have any type of emotion without
Hell no.
a woman calling you sassy?
Hell no. You know, I like she said, nigga cry. I cry in the car. That nigga was crying in the car, girl. Sassy ass nigga.
No,
Yeah,
it's not about the crying. It's about the continuous, and you're the one doing something wrong, but you're crying about it. That's what
You
I'm saying.
supposed
I'm
to be
not
the
saying
man to
that.
handle it. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't. I mean, that's just how I am. I don't like crying in front of a woman. That's just me. That's just
Have
my
you ever done it before?
mentality.
Right.
Ever done it before?
Have you ever cried in front of a woman?
I did it once.
Okay.
But it's just like still like
And I
to
want
me,
to
you
just know,
supposed
did
to be
it
the
end
rock.
up
You know what I
in a
mean?
weird? Did you feel weird after, or was it cool after?
It was like it was all right. It was all right. I felt all right about
I'm
it.
not saying that y'all can't do that. I'm not saying that's sassy for a man to cry.
Right.
I actually, when you really are intimate
men
and
to.
care for
Right.
somebody, if you see some tears, you're like, oh wow, you really do have feelings.
yeah.
I'm saying it's sassy when you're literally doing stuff wrong, lying, and then now because I'm upset, I'm mad, I'm not wanting to talk to you, you're crying. You can't go and be crying. That is some girl stuff.
Now let me answer the question.
Like, what is happening?
So now, one thing you said to piggyback off of what you said, have you ever? You said you cried in front of a woman. Shit, I cried for a woman too, but she ain't shit. So we ain't gonna talk about that. But,
But what happened? But what happened though? And it was a one-time thing. This was a one-time
this
thing.
was like 10, 12 years ago.
Okay, but it was
Shit.
a one-time thing.
No, but you know, it was like, you know, shit, I don't know. It was a couple times, but
And a couple times is okay. It's just this. It's situational.
now I would say this. It's a question I think you're going to ask later that I'm gonna bring back up to that. So I'm gonna say that for later.
Okay, all right,
But
I got you.
I would say, I feel like it just really depends on the woman you messing with, because some women you can engage in, have open communication. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can respectfully disagree or agree, whatever the case may be, and she's not gonna call you sassy.
Right.
But there's other women. Anytime I feel like you're making a point. Anytime you're catching her in a lie, or you're just making some sort of sense, sassy ass nigga. Or anytime you're just willing to just go, because we can be going back and forth. What if
She
I'm,
laughing
what
too.
if I'm in the wrong and I'm trying to make a point?
Terry.
What the hell are you laughing at?
I'll be quick to be like, you
My
sassy.
thing is, I've just learned like it run a long way just to be like, you know what, you right, babe. You
Hell
right.
no.
Yeah, no,
Because
because
if
What
I'm
they say, happy wife, happy life. I agree with you on
happy
that
husband,
one.
happy.
I agree. I
wife.
feel
And
like
see
it
that-
do go both ways, but I feel like sometimes, as a man, if I'm a female, let me have it.
Okay,
Like, just let me
no,
have
That's
it.
it.
I'll let you
Let me
That's
have
what
it.
I'm talking
No,
about.
And you can tell me I'm wrong, but when at the end of the day, if the conversation's done, just let me have it.
Look, I'll let you,
know what
have
I mean?
it.
Just let me
depending-
have it.
If
a
it's,
little
if it's
bit.
petty, if this shit ain't no big deal, I'll let you have that shit. But if you accuse me of some shit I ain't do, oh nah, motherfucker, you gonna have
Stand
it.
on your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
stand on your
for
shit.
sure. But
Shit.
I'm saying sometimes it'd be like a petty thing, and it'd be like, okay, I might have been wrong or whatever, and you told me I'm wrong and this and that. But why are we still going back and forth about it? Let me have it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
not arguing.
Yeah,
And
my bad.
silence is
Yeah, it's just
power.
the length too.
But see, my thing is, here's the problem I have with my bitches and shit, my past women. It's like
Not your bitches.
if I let you have it and I'm quiet, why the fuck you ain't saying shit back? Because I'm used to.
Oh, no, I done did that, though.
used
I
to-
ain't even gonna
'cause
hold
they're
you.
used to
Why
me-
you so quiet? What happened?
They're used to me talking, so it's like if I'm
Oh.
not talking, why the fuck you so quiet? What's the problem?
That's what I'm
Say
saying.
something.
You shut down
Argue.
Yeah.
Now you
That's
want me
what
to go
I'm
back and
saying.
forth.
I've been there.
You want me to be sassy.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is it?
No, I don't feel like it's being sassy. I feel like when y'all shut down, as women, we notice y'all patterns. So you ain't talking to me, we ain't speaking. That's
No.
That's gonna eat me up.
We'll talk. I'm just not gonna be talking a lot. My eyes.
Yeah, exactly. You're off. You're not acting how you're
No,
usually
what
acting.
you say? I'm letting you have it.
Yeah,
You
but
let it have it, yeah.
letting me have it and then being petty and not engaging with me is
No,
two
I'm not
different
being petty.
things.
See,
My man,
that's what I'm
That's two
saying. But
different
it all depends on what you used to. If
See,
you used
see,
to that
see,
shit, then
the
that's
problem is y'all want it both ways.
No.
hot
It's
and
like-
cold. Women love hot and cold,
Don't
bro.
be sassy, but be sassy. Don't argue, but argue.
But I'm
Make
saying
up your
arguing
motherfucking
is
mind.
not being sassy. I feel like it's the extent of what you're arguing about. One, it's also like it's situational. I don't feel like every guy that argues back with their girl is sassy. Every time they
Right.
argue is sassy. But sometimes there'll be situations where it'd be like,
Where it just don't come to an end.
yeah,
It
and it's
just
just
keep
like
going
it wasn't
on
that
and
big
on.
of a deal
Yeah.
if the shoe was on the other foot. I wouldn't be this mad. So you need to calm down because I wouldn't be this mad if you did that. You know what I mean? That's when I feel like it gets sassy when you continuously keep going and it's like it's not that serious.
But if you taking care of shit, if the man taking care of his shit and doing what he gotta do, shit, the woman ain't even gonna be like that. You feel me? She gonna know her
True.
position.
True,
That's
I ain't gonna hold you. If
that's
you
what
doing
it's
what you
about.
gotta do, I might shut the fuck up.
fucking
All
right.
right,
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like,
I'm just saying.
I just might
I'm
not.
just
do.
saying.
Know what I mean? Might not.
all right, y'all. Do
Damn.
y'all feel like men do not care to be responsible for the caring of a woman nowadays?
I do feel like that it's happening that but I'm not I don't fault y'all for that. I do feel like nowadays with women, a lot of us go after men he got this and he got that. Like I've had people come up to me like, oh girl, mess with him because he do this and that. If you aren't confident in yourself as a woman or you don't have nothing going on, that's what you go for. And then it's like you find out, he ain't doing nothing for you because he realized that's what you're going after him for. So I do feel like that happens with men. But I also feel like there's sometimes where men just be like, oh, cheap as hell and not wanting to do, you want to date me, you want to hit this, but you don't want to pay for dinner. You don't want to,
Jersey.
what's going on? What's happening?
You right.
And or you don't want to pay for my nails, but you want to fuck. No, baby. You want to ask me how I'm getting my hair, but you don't want to pay for it, huh?
Right.
Don't you want to see me,
What
but
color your nails? And
don't
wanna
ask me
pay
what
for
color my
them.
nails if you never had
Either way,
one.
I look at it like either way, when you take a woman out to eat, you take her on a trip, you gotta pay to play.
Yeah,
That's just
or
how it go. Either
you
way.
think you about to come Netflix and chill every time we hang out? No, dating comes with the having experiences, and sitting in my house and us watching TV ain't an experience every time. It's
Ain't
not.
nothing free.
Stop.
Are there too many men who would rather impress their male friends than a woman?
No.
No, go ahead and say something. Go on.
Nah, do you feel like that? Do y'all?
No, this is for the
do y'all
women.
have
This is for
friends?
you. This is for y'all. This is for you.
This
the
is for
women.
me. But no,
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all though. Do y'all feel like y'all friends be trying to impress y'all? Do y'all feel like that?
No, I
That's
feel
some gay
like
shit. I would never. No, nothing against the
That's
little
some
gay
sassy
people,
shit.
but I would never.
That's some sassy shit.
Like, that is
Yeah,
sassy
like-
shit. When I get dressed up, I'm trying to impress the bitches.
trying to
I
impress
ain't
the
trying to
women.
impress no
Everything.
niggas.
No,
Most
I'm not saying that like getting dressed and stuff like that. I'm saying
Yeah,
like you know how
impress them.
your one homeboy when the girls come around they be on some. Oh, bro, remember I gave you that
That's-
stack last
that-
week?
that's,
Y'all don't
high
know
that's
stuff
school
more
shit.
like competition
That's high
shit.
school shit, though.
You know
I'm
what
not
I mean?
doing that.
That's
That-
competing.
that's not high
That's-
school
More
stuff.
about
There is
your
grown men
friends'
that do that.
opinions than
I would
your
never.
woman.
To me, that's
I
weird
ain't
shit.
into
It's not
that. Yeah,
sassy,
it's
but that's
competition,
That's
bro.
some weird shit.
That's
I
what
feel
it
like
is.
as women,
Yeah.
whenever it's like you put your friends before what we got going on, it does get like that. Like
Sassy.
not me personally, but I've had like
You
my
think it's
friends.
sassy?
Yes.
Yeah, whenever you're putting your friends before what we got going on, like you'll go hang out with your friends, and every time I don't get invited. I think that's
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay. You said every time. All right.
yeah.
All
Like
right.
I'm not saying
because I'm
like,
looking like, wait a
everything's
minute.
situational, y'all. Everything is situational too.
That's
you know,
what- yeah.
everybody's situation is not always the same. But I feel like there are moments where it'd be like. A man will, like I said, not want to take you out on a date, but you and your homeboys been to Red Lobster, Longhorn, y'all at 12. You know what I'm saying? But
Then he
I,
don't like- he don't like you, boo-boo.
But that's the kick though, where it come in though, because I'm about to fuck you up with it. Because when y'all be out
I'm
doing
scared.
y'all fucking thing, ain't no niggas around. Y'all all with y'all girls, y'all bitches,
Well,
whatever y'all call
also
y'all.
not
You know
every
y'all.
time, though.
No,
Not
I
every
ain't-
time,
no, I will
though.
say this,
Shit,
though. I
that's
will
not
say
every
barely-
time. Not my
Nah.
friends. We all hang out. That's how we
I
are.
will say
Okay.
this. I will say this.
Okay.
I don't mind if I'm talking to a woman. I don't mind bringing her with me and my friends. But I ain't trying to be with her and her friends. It's like her and 12 girls.
Me
I'm
and
not
my
trying to
friends
be
love third wheeling. We love fourth wheeling. Like there's times where I
always do
have
that.
literally went on a trip with my friend and it's her and her nigga and maybe his friend came or whatever, but
No,
I'm with
no,
them
no, but
and I'm having the best time and
no,
it's
we
me and our
talking about-
yeah.
Go
I'm,
ahead,
I'm
you
saying,
good.
I'm
You
saying
good,
it's
you
like
good. I'm
10
here.
women and then I'm there with y'all.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
that's
too many, but I don't have
crazy.
that many
Nah,
friends
that's
though,
crazy.
so I
That's
can't
crazy.
speak on that. It's only a few of us, and it's like sometimes it's like my man is the only man there, and it's all four of us, and we're having a good time. But he's with us, like he's
Yeah,
hanging with us, and
yeah.
he's having a ball, and
I
we're
get
having
that.
fun. It be like that, but I feel like there are some men that will literally never invite their girl out to even have a drink.
Well, then they
you know?
y'all shouldn't be with them kind of
Yeah,
men.
you
I'm
shouldn't.
not saying this is me. Y'all.
Not you, but just
This
the
ain't
women.
me. I mean, yeah, there are women that go through that, and like you said, it's what you put up with. How long are you
Yeah,
going to
how
put up
long
with
you-
that?
Do y'all feel like men are not approaching females anymore?
That's more for the women.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that though. I'm not going to say that. I feel like every situation I've been in recently, I don't pursue men.
So do you think it's sassy for a man to not pursue a woman and let the woman and want the woman to pursue him?
I do
don't
think
think
that
so.
is. Like I said, I do feel like if there are some women that'd be like, "Oh, you is thirsty," like so you're gonna do that and be all in a man's face. But if a man feels like, "Oh, well, she ain't say nothing to me," I do feel like that's sassy because at the end of the day, y'all are men. Y'all go after what y'all want, don't y'all?
But my thing is, I only attack unless I get a signal first. If I don't know if she wants
I'm
me, I ain't
just,
going.
Well,
I'm
I wanna
simply
hear what
saying
you said,
because I'm just saying, I've never seen a situation where a man was all on a woman and a woman and hold on, I'm trying to get this together because like, oh wait, I'm trying. It's a little twister, but I'm just saying like, if a woman overly likes a man, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? But I seen men who overly like women and he ain't the one she really want.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that.
But
so
that goes both ways. I feel like me and my girls talk about it all the time. Like you can't really mess with a man that he don't like you more than you like him because
See, that's what
it come down to where you be chasing and you be feeling crazy because you chasing this man down because he really don't like you for real. Like
Here's my
you know what I
thing.
Like a
mean?
woman proposing, like no.
Yeah, that woman proposed and stuff. It's some sassy
There-
stuff, y'all.
that's
Here's
that
my
sassiness
thing.
kicking
That's
in.
sassy.
When it comes to approaching,
Just to let y'all know, if y'all thought it was okay, it's not okay.
I'll say this.
It's never gonna be okay. I don't care. Chrissy, you did these to these ladies. It's not okay. I don't like it.
I'll say this. When it comes
Do
to
it.
approaching women, I can't speak for all men. Now, for men who don't, with y'all being no limit soldiers, I get why they don't. It's because it's like y'all be so hardcore and be so aggressive. It's like some of
Y'all make us
y'all,
aggressive.
some of y'all don't be approachable, and it's like
I'm very unapproachable.
And me, it's like
I
I
understand that.
usually don't attack unless I get a signal first.
Yeah.
If I don't know, if I'm looking at her, she been mean mugging me. I'm not going up to her, or if I feel like she's like, I feel like a guy know when a woman
Wants to be approached.
Yeah, wants to be approached. She
Right.
don't want to be approached.
Right.
And sometimes you may not never know,
Yeah.
but women have their ways of letting the guy know,
Eye
like,
contact.
yeah, you can come through or nah, nigga, I don't want you. So I feel like I do think
I'm very good at that. I mean mug hard.
I do think
Don't
it's-
come over here.
no, I do think it's weird.
Still
Damn.
come. You be
They do
annoyed.
though. You
No.
have to be like, ugh.
What
back up.
I do think is weird is when, say, a man won't approach you, then he slides to your DM on IG. I do think
I
that's
hate
weird.
that, y'all. I hate that.
How many times that happened?
That happens to me a lot because I told you I ain't gonna hold you. I'm one of them people. I'm very and out and stuff. I'm not. My friends say all the time, "You are so mean," but I feel like I wasn't always like this. I feel like situations have hardened me up, and I feel like y'all expect us to be soft, but a lot of the reason why we act the way we do is because. And I'm not saying it's y'all fault, but in past situations, we have been on some opened up or just went with the flow with somebody and it made you be like, oh no. Or you remind me of that person, so oh yeah, no. Or it's just like I don't like you, so I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm very hard to approach. So I do have a lot of men that will I work at a bar, so they will literally see me in a bar, I'm serving them drinks, won't talk to me, but will DM me. Or I've had a situation recently where it's like I've known them and they really like me for real, but won't say it to me, but have said it to another man. And it's like, why would you go and do that?
What? Because motherfuckers be scared of neglect. They scared like they if you at the bar and a motherfucker come up to you be like, hey, what's up with you, da da da, and then you be like, yeah, you ain't my type. They try and save themselves from the embarrassment. You feel me? Like, so if they DM you, I guess that makes, not me personally, but that makes motherfuckers, I guess, feel like
The DM thing makes me feel like you're you is scary. I don't know.
Yeah,
I like to
for sure,
talk
for
to me
sure.
in person.
If y'all ain't approachable as shit, they might be scary. What's the next topic, Terry?
All right, so
Not you switching the topic on us.
if a dude blocks you or unsends a message, is that sassy?
I think the blocking is very okay. Like I said, situation. I feel like blocking because we're having a disagreement and you're mad, sassy. But I feel like if she's harassing you and
Yeah,
you
oh, okay.
already told her you're
No,
done,
but
not sassy.
but see,
You know,
I was
it's
about to say.
situational.
But why is he blocking you? That's the thing. Why is he
Why?
blocking you?
Right. But my thing is, me and you going back and forth, and you don't agree with what I have to say, or I don't agree with what you have to say, and we're going back and forth, and you block me because
Okay,
you're mad, but you
I'ma
know
ask you
you're
a
going to
question.
talk to me or call me in 2 days. That is very
I'm
sassy.
gonna ask you a question.
That's sassy.
I'm gonna ask you a question. Say it's a single woman, right?
Right.
Single man.
Yeah.
And he slides in her DM, right? She leaves him on red.
Mm-hmm.
He unsends the message. Is that sassy?
I have people do that, so I don't know. I don't really care about it because I'm one of them. I feel like social media is poison. It's toxic.
Or
so
say,
Devil's playground.
I can't.
say-
Yeah,
Try to tell
I
you.
feel like social media
Or-
is toxic.
let's say
Yep.
y'all break up, or y'all talking, and now y'all ain't talking no more. For whatever reason, he blocks you. Is that sassy?
No, I don't feel like that's sassy because
'Cause
I'm
women
one of them
say
type. I mean, it could be sassy to some women because I'm not gonna hold you. That's something I very much do. When I'm done with you, I leave you where I started at, not knowing
Right.
you. That's how that's how I am as a person. But I am a female, so it's like some people might take it as sassy. I don't want to be in your business. So if you block me, okay, cool. I'm not mad at it. I don't feel like it's sassy, but some women might feel like it's sassy because they might miss you or something, and they might want to go check on you or
Toxic.
something. I don't know.
I got somebody doing it to me right now. But go ahead.
All right, Lex, have you had a man do something sassy on a date with you?
And if so, what would you? And how about this? The answer to that, and what would you consider something sassy for a man to do?
Yeah, I wouldn't say on a date. I've never been on a date and a man has done something sassy. No, I wouldn't say that. But I have had a situation where like this man helped me with my taxes and we were dating and
Taxes?
he wanted some of my tax money because he helped me, but he ain't no tax agent. So
Oh,
he just helped me and it was helping me, but really wanted a piece of my taxes. Mind you, I got kids, so I get some taxes. You're not getting a piece of my taxes because you helped me with
I
it.
don't blame
That's
him.
some sassy shit. But my
That's
thing is,
crazy.
we're dating. You're not my. You don't help me with my kids. You're not.
I'm
You're not getting a piece of my taxes. I work hard.
I'm gonna ask y'all both of the. I'm gonna ask both of the women this
work
question.
hard. And I take care of them kids. I need
Lexi, listen.
Take care of them
I'm gonna ask both of y'all this question because I hear a lot of women saying this, and it's crazy to me. Do y'all think a man randomly? Well, y'all can't be together. Y'all to be like talking or getting to know each other. Do you think a man asking you for money is sassy?
Yes.
If
Why
you're
were
getting to know each other?
you're getting to know each other?
together?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why
No,
are you
don't
asking
Don't
me
ask
for
no
money?
yet.
I don't like being called big money. Don't call me that. I will never talk to you again.
I ain't never
Don't
called.
you dare ever. Any man that's ever called me big money, I literally look at you very
Block.
different. You
Damn.
just called me
I
what?
had somebody
So the-
asked me to co-sign for them. Like, no.
Yep,
Oh,
I've had
that's
that
crazy.
happen.
Oh, y'all was in a
I have had
dating
that
phase
happen.
then,
This is my question.
Oh, y'all
Yes,
just
not
started
my
talking.
man. Not my man.
This is my question. Where do y'all be finding these? I ain't never called
The
women
crazy
big money.
thing is you keep saying, where do we find these?
There you go.
It be the men that y'all, the hood niggas, the niggas y'all think
That's
that
it.
ain't doing this.
That's
it be
it.
them. And I'm speaking for the fact that I have friends that have been like, oh,
That's it.
he asked you to get him a car, but he's big. He's
That's
Mr.
it.
Big
Some-
got it.
some-
Mr.
And he's flashing.
Mr.
Like,
No, they're
Mr.
Mr.
House Flipper, Mr. Getting money, Mr. Putting his
That's what
stacks
they
up
be
on the
doing.
internet. But he asked
That's
you
what
to
a lot of them,
get
bro. A lot of
co-sign.
them
Yeah,
be
y'all keep
definitely
saying,
stunting.
where do y'all keep finding these men? But it be the
I'll
men
say
that
this: the people,
y'all
the people
hang
who
out
stunt,
with.
the people,
It do
the
be.
people who stunt the most on social media don't got it like that. And
It's not even the
Yeah.
stunting. It be the people that act like they're the businessman. It be them people. Y'all keep
But you
saying.
know what be the problem too
No.
is those guys they pull them. They pull them, and that's the problem. We gotta normalize. Well, the women gotta normalize. Stop fucking with them type of niggas. You feel me? Like
But like I said, we're dating. We don't always know up front that them motherfuckers is like that.
some girl told me one time.
You don't know? I don't know you.
Some
True.
girl recently told me.
Well, Kiki Palmer said, I don't know this man.
So
Sorry to this man.
Look, some girl
it.
told me. Some girl told me recently. Some girl told me recently that she was like at work, whatever, and dude was like, "Hey, you have some money? Can I borrow some money? I need like bus fare and some lunch."
I can see it 'cause
No,
I'm
I'll give you a situation. My friend went through this situation with somebody she was dealing with. He's literally having her get him Ubers, Uber Eats, this
Is she
and that.
doing it?
this, she do it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you because she likes him, and this is the thing. As my type of friends, we get money. We don't care. We're dating you. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna treat you if we were in a relationship. So in the beginning, yes, I'm gonna. If you need it and we're dating, I will. I don't mind. You're at
But-
work.
but
I'll send you this. But
here's
the
my thing.
continuing of it.
Here's my thing is this. If I ain't trying to brag, but I don't gotta do that. And I've never asked someone for no money. But if I did need money, I'm not asking no girl I've been talking to for 2 weeks. I'll ask a family member, a friend.
Right, yeah,
I ain't asking
my
the girl.
No, there's men like that, and it's
different if
like
you're actually dating them,
right.
No,
and it's like
you gotta be my girlfriend.
it's different, and it's continuous. Like she was on some stuff like, oh,
Y'all
I
just
see that he's
talking.
working hard and he needs a lift. Of course, I'm not going to tell you no because we're dating, and I want you to know if you do need me to have your back.
You should say no.
I
You
would-
should say no.
No, because at the end of the day, you setting the tone for your relationship too. I ain't gonna hold you. I forget.
No, set the tone like, nah, nigga, you gotta get on your own. I ain't dating no broke niggas.
No, but no, let me just say this. I forget which nigga I heard this from. It was off the internet. But he said that he met his wife. They went out to dinner. They were dating. At one of their dinner dates, he acted like he left his wallet because he wanted to see how she was going to handle it. And now they've been married for 20 years. I get stuff like that. I'm not going to leave you hanging because I'm setting the tone for us. But when you continuously do shit like that, no, I'm not playing with you.
Here's why I disagree with that is because my thing is when you're dating, you trying to figure out, do I want to be with this person?
Right.
So to
Right,
me,
right.
that's a red flag. You lost some points right there. So I don't think you setting the tone would be for, man, I can't let her see me in this situation. Now that's one thing if you're like, hey, I just got fired yesterday or something tragic happened.
Right.
But if you just broke and you don't got it like that, hey, can I?
If you broke and you don't got it like that, we just gonna say it. You don't need to be dating
That's my point.
at all.
for sure.
And,
That's for sure.
there's men that are like that and then will literally continuously keep
But-
dating
but-
women, but you don't
but-
need, you
but
shouldn't
Here's
be.
my point. If you gotta ask this girl continuously to borrow money, you should not be dating
shouldn't be
her.
dating.
All right,
Yeah,
y'all,
get your shit
questions.
together.
I got some questions for y'all.
Okay.
So, do you think it's sassy if a man drink out of a straw?
Okay, so as a bartender, I don't think it's sassy, y'all. I don't think it's sassy
I
because
ain't gonna lie. At one point, I thought it was. I stopped drinking out straws for like 10
Oh,
years.
yeah. I
okay,
drink
so
out-
as a bartender, y'all, I have
It depends
so
on how
many
you doing it.
men
How you doing it? If you going like
tell
this,
me that
that's
as men, they don't sit there and slurp on a straw. Like, it's weird. So I feel like if you feel like it's sassy, it is. Because there are grown men in the bar that'll be like, why you give me this fucking straw and flick it at me and shit? Like,
But I'm gonna drink the straw and drink the cup. I don't know where that cup,
yeah,
the cup is.
no, but it's a plastic cup.
All right, what about mixed drinks? Ordering mixed drinks.
It ain't
I don't
sassy.
think
It ain't
so.
sassy, but it's like
Some men can't hold their liquor.
they're
I ain't gonna
tolerant.
hold
Some
you. I
people-
don't want
some
you
motherfuckers
falling
got
over me drunk
tolerance,
as
you know
hell.
what
If you,
I mean?
yeah, like it. I don't think it's sassy, and I ain't gonna hold you. Sometimes you want to go out with your man, and y'all want to go to a nice restaurant, and let's try the drink. So you got to get this drink, and I got to get that drink. I don't think that's sassy.
All right,
No, I
what
don't.
about holding the umbrella? I seen that on social media.
Do you get rained on? You don't get rained
on
on?
social media.
You don't get rained
I
on.
thought that was crazy.
So you
Crazy,
get rained
yeah,
on.
that's
So-
just
So
crazy.
wait,
That's
wait.
what
What
it's
are we?
made for.
What are we saying? Like
So
Is-
I'm
It's holding the
umbrella sassy
Yeah, I
for a
seen it
man?
on the
No,
internet.
why
So
would?
I'm supposed to get
Why
rained
would
That's
you
on?
what
want
it's
to
made
get
for.
rained
That's what it's
on?
for.
I don't know
You
why
know?
they made that like a topic, but okay.
I'm supposed to get rained on.
All
I can't hold my
What
umbrella.
about
I'm sassy.
men being in all the tea? Like they all.
I ain't
like,
gonna hold you.
everybody's
I like to
business.
gossip with mines, but whatever we talk about is between us. I'm not gonna hold you. It make for
No,
conversation
it
pieces.
depend-
I
it
don't.
depend-
It depends on the
It
situation.
depends on if you talking about all the tea with your woman. I don't think that's sassy.
That's
If you
different,
going
yeah.
around talking to
If you
everybody,
gonna talk about
Everybody,
everybody
yes.
with the
That's some
tea, yeah,
sassy
that's
shit.
Yeah,
that
if
is,
you're
for
running
sure.
around town and you're calling people
Yeah.
about this person, that person, and you're not dating them,
Yeah.
you're not. Y'all might be friends, but at the end of the day, that it's not that serious to you, and you're calling around speaking on somebody, and it's not your situation at all.
Right.
I think that is very sassy. You're calling different men talking about what happened. Like they give a fuck. Why the fuck would they give a fuck? Because they ain't messing with her or nothing either. Why are you doing that? I think that is sassy. That's very sassy. And I know some people that do that, and y'all need to stop.
Earlier, but getting your nails painted clear or any other type of color.
Not clear. Clear's not sassy,
yeah, I
but
ain't
all
know
I
that.
ain't doing either one of them.
No,
know
go
that.
get y'all could get clear. I'm a nail tech too, y'all. I used to own a nail
I
shop or
just
whatever.
clean my nails and shit, but I ain't gonna do all that.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It
I
ain't
like
sassy, but
No,
I ain't
it's
doing
not
it.
sassy. I feel like I like a clean cut man. You
I
go
don't
get your
want my
nails
niggas
done. If
nails
your nails is
Yeah,
clean.
fine.
Like how you gonna play with
I
the
ain't
how you gonna play with the
I'm
pussy
cool.
and your nails is dirty and long
I'm
and
cool.
poking me in my clit? No, get your nails done. Y'all could do that. That's
I'm
okay.
cool.
Y'all could get polished as long as it's clear. Just don't be on there getting aliens and painting them black and blue and purple. That's when it's getting weird, y'all. That's when it's getting sassy.
All
That's
right,
it.
what about a skincare routine? Like in the morning?
hell
No, because I don't want no bumpy
Hell
face
no.
ass nigga. Nah. I ain't gonna hold you because I went to school for nails and esthetician. I like to do like facials on my guy. Like I feel like that's intimate. I feel like you might bond with him over that. I don't know. I don't feel like it's sassy. I feel like it's sassy when they go and make them videos on TikTok though. With the morning routines.
Yeah, that's sassy.
That's when it get a little
some
sassy for me.
shit.
You sitting there holding up the thing like, and we're using this. I don't. No, don't do that. Don't do that, y'all.
All right, just what's
All
next?
right, y'all. Since we talked about women being sassy, men being sassy, What about women being more toxic?
So are women more toxic than men?
Yeah.
Yes, the hell they are.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. most black men, we toxic free. I'm gonna just make that clear. We're toxic
No
free.
doubt.
Oh,
And
men
doubt.
don't cheat.
We-
There
we
we
don't.
go.
We
There we
don't.
go with that.
No
Especially,
doubt.
especially black men from home.
That's
world.
some toxic
We
shit to
definitely
say.
don't cheat.
That is some
We
toxic
definitely don't
shit to
cheat.
say.
We definitely don't. But I'm
That's
saying-
how we know y'all
but-
are more
but-
toxic
but-
because y'all walk around saying black men don't cheat like all the black men ain't out here cheating.
But the thing is, women are definitely more toxic than
What
men.
are we talking about?
Women are more prone to do pop-ups. Women
Yes,
are more prone
yes.
to bash a man on Facebook other than a man bashing a woman. Women are more more to push.
I don't
Men
think
do
that.
pop-ups.
Men do pop-ups. Y'all
Men
don't
do
even know the
pop-ups.
men. I know men that do pop-ups that I've seen, and I'm not speaking. Y'all keep saying every man's not like this, but I have a group of friends. I know there are men that do pop-ups. I know motherfuckers that did
The minority.
Then
The
been mad at a
minority.
bitch and
And
then
get their feelings
been mad
hurt.
at a bitch and ran this bitch with his car into her,
Yeah,
like
I'm not
crashed
doing
into
that
a bitch.
shit. I'm
There's
not doing
I've
that
seen.
shit.
Show is that on?
Yeah.
I just want to show.
No, I
And
know people that
that's
did it in
usually- That's
person.
usually the motherfuckers who doing the most dirts.
So, Twan, do you
That's
feel
the
like
problem.
You
feel
right.
like
You are
you feel like
right.
women are more toxic than men?
Yeah. Oh yeah, they definitely are.
You feel like women are
I feel
more
like
toxic
yeah.
than
women,
men.
And
are
women-
more
women- yeah.
sneakier, but men are.
And
men
they
can be
good
toxic.
I feel like
investigators.
I feel like it's a very equal slate when it comes to men and women because y'all go and do stuff and then expect us not to react too. And then expect us to, and then be like, oh, she's toxic. But what did you do to me to
Here's
make
my
me
thing
act
is-
like
here's
how
my-
I'm
here's my
acting?
thing is, I feel like when men are toxic, it's usually, I feel like it's because of something a woman did. We're doing it. It's a reaction.
No.
Women are just naturally motherfucking toxic. Y'all
No.
like that toxic shit.
I ain't gonna hold you. There's been situations where it's like I'm literally cooking, cleaning, doing this and that, and then you're cheating, and then you're wondering why I'm driving behind you, popping up and stuff, and then imagine you sticking your dick in my chest, and then going to go do it to somebody else, and then I'm finding out, and you expecting me not to act a certain way. You got to be crazy.
And they stay.
Here's
You
my-
That's
gotta
what
be
make it
crazy.
toxic.
Here's my
And
thing-
then
here's
y'all
my thing-
stay.
here's my biggest thing about toxic women is this. Women will say, oh, I'm not toxic, but then have a problem with her man and get advice from her goddamn toxic friend who ain't doing shit but toxic shit. Or y'all will say, y'all complain about how this man's doing this and doing that. But if you stand with this man doing this and doing that, I feel like you adding on the toxicity.
That's because he putting that dick
That's being
down,
toxic.
man. That's the
I just said that
problem.
you done put your dick in my chest.
He
and you
putting
look
that
a
dick
bit
down.
Okay.
But no, this is the thing. I want to speak on something you just said. You said women will go to their friend and get advice from their toxic friend. Y'all do the same thing. Y'all
thing.
boy is cheating on their girl, 90 going north.
Or
And
no
now
problem.
because
I told
no,
you.
listen
I
to what
told
I'm
you.
about to say
Black
though.
men don't
Listen,
cheat.
shut up.
I told you that.
They do.
I keep trying to tell you.
Like I said, that's toxic. Y'all walking around saying that, knowing that. No, let me just speak on that. Men will literally go and get advice from their cheating ass friend that literally cheat with 80 bitches on their friend.
Who do that? I ain't doing that shit.
Man, you're speaking for yourself, but I know
You
there's
ain't
been
everybody. Just-
yeah, you're not everybody. Like you said, it's with the majority of niggas don't get their nails done.
Okay,
It's the same thing.
Okay, question. So y'all said, oh, she's gonna stay there and deal with all the toxicity because she's getting dick down. Y'all ain't ever had no good
I'm
dick
not
before?
saying that's
Y'all
the
ever had no
only
good
reason.
dick
I'm
before?
not saying that's the only reason. I'm just saying I was just speaking in that instance. But I
Shit.
feel like a lot of the reason why women stick around is because we've put in that time with you. We like who you are. We really care about you. We really love
Man,
you. So
y'all know
sometimes
a
we
nigga is
sacrifice
toxic from the
ourselves.
jump and will still stick around.
Because
Yeah,
he got
see,
that
I don't
bag. and it
agree
could
with
be
that.
if a motherfucker got that bag.
I'm one of the
If he
people.
got
Once
that
I start
bag-
seeing the red flags, I ain't gonna hold you. I'ma leave you. I'm
Y'all
about.
will see the
I'm
friend-
about with a nigga like
No,
booty
no,
cheeks.
See,
Bye.
my niece, a woman will see
Bouncing.
they'll see the red flags and get the heart eyes.
All right, y'all.
Shit.
So which sex is more likely to take back gifts, throw away gifts, or
Women!
throw out partners?
Women.
Women
For sure,
are
women.
they're
Yeah, yeah,
vindictive. That's
yeah.
all they going
Yeah.
to
Take back gifts?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
women.
people do. I don't think so.
I do stuff out
I've
of love,
had,
so
I've,
I don't want
I've
nothing
heard of
back.
men literally taking back jewelry and everything. I don't know. I haven't had it happen to me with certain things, but
Yeah, I'm not into that.
I feel like men are the same way too. They'll get mad and then want to take your core back. Drake said it. Like, I'll make it so you got to pay the core note. Drake said that in his song.
I believe that.
He took
That's
Sweetie's
cool.
car.
He took Sweetie's car.
And
I
then-
feel
Oh,
like
yeah, I
they
do
do
remember
that.
that shit, yeah.
Went back and bought the car back for Christmas.
I feel like Drake put it in his song. He was literally like, yeah, I should make you pay this car note on this car that I bought you. What you buy it for if it wasn't a gift? You know what I'm saying? I feel like men do that a lot, actually. You know?
What's lit?
All right, so tell me about a time you were sassy. Both of y'all, Dre and Twan.
Let's see.
I'm gonna say this right
I'll
now.
let you go first,
I'm gonna
Drizzy.
say this. I'm sassy free. I don't got no sassiness
You
in
like
me.
to argue.
No, hell, I don't.
I feel like you like to argue. That's why we on here debating.
No,
You
no,
did.
no, no. I make valid points. If you coming at me and you're wrong, I'm gonna get you right. But I'll say this though. I brought this up earlier. Now I will say I did do some sassy shit a long time ago. I was like, in college and shit. Remember I said about the crying
Don't make
part?
it long.
I'm not. When I said I was crying and shit, I did cry in front of a girl a couple times, but I was like 22. So that's the only time I did some sassy shit. Ever since then, I've been sassy free.
Okay, so you learned your lesson.
Yeah, I feel like.
But I feel like men have their sassy moments too. You don't have to be a sassy nigga all the time, but y'all do sometimes have sassy moments.
I ain't do no sassy action since
But
2000.
you've had a sassy moment.
I had my
Everybody
moments
does.
where I went back and forth with females, you know what I mean? But it was just like, it's a mental thing. Once you get your head right, you know what I mean, you'll learn different ways around shit.
I'm a lover boy.
That's how I look at it.
So,
All right, Lex, was you toxic before?
Yeah, I was toxic.
all Virgo
I
women
can
are
very
toxic.
much say that I was toxic because I literally was in a toxic relationship for 10 years. Like, it just was what it was. And it's like, I'm not going to speak on what I did and what he did or whatever, but knowing that it wasn't right and then being in that relationship for that long, that's how you know it was toxic because I knew I didn't need to be
You
there.
still is.
And
I can tell.
I'm not, no.
Well,
I can
I'm
tell.
very
You
much
still
healed.
are.
I went
For
to
sure.
therapy, y'all. Therapy's good for y'all.
Therapy
Facts.
is good for
Yeah,
you.
like
But yeah,
Just a little bit, though. Keep it a buck. Just a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Just depends. Situational, y'all. Situational.
But-
Very situational.
But yeah, this is the new revamp. Get used to it. Lexi, the co-host.
How you
Terry, the
doing?
new moderator. But like, comment, subscribe, and we out, y'all. See y'all next time.
Subscribe down below.